Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. I'm super excited to just take part, do another lesson with you guys and show you guys what the market's doing and how we're going to look at this market today. I just want to say thank you to all those that did apply to become one of my students. I appreciate every single one of you guys for just taking part and just looking at this at a bigger picture. So hopefully you guys are super excited. Let's get into it. This is naked trading. So let's look at this right here. All right. So guys, you can clearly see this is a bull trend. We're seeing price exactly going up. So we identified the bigger trend. The bigger trend right now, it is a bullish trend. So hopefully you guys do understand that the price is exactly going up. Okay, because we do see that, let's draw some trend lines and see exactly what price is doing. So right here, when you look at this very carefully, we do have that nice wick rejections of the price right now at this very moment and time. So we see this beautiful wick rejection. Then we're seeing price exactly push up. So let me draw some key levels, key zones, so you guys understand what the price is doing and how we could determine what to do next. So right here, this is going to be a major level right here. We're looking at this level at 0.0068 as a huge support and resistance zone. Also guys, if you do use this as a horizontal support and resistance zone, you could do this right here. Look left of structure. Always make sure to look left of structure and see if this zone right here does make sense in the historical past. You'll absolutely find that. Okay, so right here, we do understand the price is going up. It made a floor, a pressure floor to the upside. We're seeing a lot of buyers sitting on this price level. So that's really good to see. Also guys, look at this very carefully. Let's draw some lines and shapes so you guys see what price can do and how it's going to perform. So right here, I do see a channel formation. Let's draw this like this and let's go all the way to the bottom so you guys can see. So right here, this channel formation is very important, especially if you are new to trading. So you understand we have a medial ground right here, and this medial ground is making a lot of key support and resistance zones. So look at this very carefully. We have a lot of pressure to the upside right there. Then we have some more pressure exactly to the upside. Yes, even if it closes a little bit below, it is finding some resistance and support, basically support, and even on the bottom it's finding some support. So because of that, even when we look down here, we're finding more support on the bottom of this trend line right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches plus 5. You know, there's a lot of touches showing us a lot of momentum to the upside. Also, this channel formation is showing me on the bottom of this channel, we're getting another wick rejection to the upside. Remember, we identified this as a head and shoulders pattern. So a lot of people that are looking at this trading position, they're looking for this shoulder, the head, and the shoulder to form. So once price does break this neckline, a lot of people are identifying the next move and seeing price can go to the top side. So that is the most important thing. That's what we're looking for. If price, I just want to give you guys a bearish sentiment as well. So if price does go a little bit below and it does close and we do see a nice closing right here, then we see a rejection to the top of the zone, and then we see this pillar right here of this support and resistance zone. It is going to become resistance. That means the price can absolutely go back down, and the lowest I predict that the price can go to is 0.0050 levels. So that is not a worry right now. We do not have a breakout. If that does occur, then that's going to be our approach to understand where we can actually buy more Ecomi token for the future price. Identify the key point. We do understand this is a channel and the price is going up and above structure. So as you guys can see right here, there is a lot of formation you could do. Even if you take this and move it to the bottom right here and pull this to the top and make this into that, then you can understand there is a formation right here. And a lot of people say, hey, look, this looks like an ascending triangle. Yes, absolutely. This is an ascending triangle. We can see formation go sideways, then break this beautiful neckline. Remember, the best traders are the ones that are confident and understands that we need to see a retest of structure before we enter more positions. So once we get a retest of structure, key level for us to buy another position. Remember, taking profit is very simple. If you understand, there is a lot of key levels. This could be my zone for taking first take profits, second take profit, and on and on. So guys, you need to understand these key points. Remember, past historical data is only showing us that these key points are only going to increase the potential of our trades. All right, so that is the most important thing. We do have this beautiful neckline, so let's really keep focus on it. Let's see if we can get a breakout. If we do get a breakout out of this neckline, that would be such a great trade. Other than that, these are great times to buy Ecomi tokens, not financial advice. If you're just buying to hold it, if you're trying to trade it, it is very important to make sure that this position is complete. We don't see the price going here, then closing and going all the way back down. We do not want to see that. If we do want to see a huge momentum to the upside. If we do want to see a momentum to the upside, we of course want to see price break this structure, okay? So what could absolutely happen is if price goes back up, then we can see a minor pullback. That's totally fine at this middle line right here. Then we can see a breakout. Once we see a breakout, this channel is going to give us some influence on where price can reverse. And if price does reverse right there, we can see price going back down. And from there, then that is where our great buy order will be placed for us to see price going back up. So hopefully that little advice does help you guys and you see what the potential of this price can do. So let me delete this right here. So let me take away these lines right here. Okay, guys. So this is just strictly naked trading. So hopefully you guys do understand. You don't need fancy indicators. You don't need anything of that nature to understand what the price is going to do. Okay. So this is why it's important to draw trend lines. Trend lines will give you some significant understanding of where pressure to the upside is laying. So we have 1, 2, 3, 3 touches that right there show me a lot of support right here, guys. If you draw like this as well, we have another 3 touches support. We have 4 touches exactly. And then even if you draw like this, guys, you could draw whatever way you want, but make sure it does touch some key levels. So we got some resistance, support, support, support. Then we're going to see price going back up. So there's a lot of influence on what price can do. And remember, if you want to be a great trader, guys, you can even do this right here. Let's just say like this. And if you guys look at this very carefully, we do have the symmetrical triangle formation. If you want to make a clear symmetrical triangle, all you have to do is connect this dot like this, take away this line right here, and this is going to be the symmetrical triangle. For symmetrical triangle, if you guys are looking for take profits, all you're going to use is this beautiful leg right here, and this beautiful leg is going to dictate to me where the price is going to break out. If price breaks out to the downside and it closes, then we're going to see price going all the way back down, as I predicted, 0.0050 levels. That is the major level that we can see another price level to the upside. But right now we do have a lot of bullish momentum. We will see price slowly going to the upside. If it does break this, we will have minor pullbacks, and this will be a great zone. So I want to make sure you guys do understand this is what it's important to take key levels. So if it goes back up, then we could see a little minor pullback, finding some key levels of support and resistance. Then we're going to see a breakout to the upside. So that is where the price is going to go if you're looking at as that move. So let me move this right here. Also, to all those that were into this trade earlier and understood that, you know, maybe there was a slight breakout already, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So if right here, if we see price, let me get this as well right here, this trend line. So if we see price doing this right here, a lot of people say, hey, look, doesn't this look like this symmetrical triangle you just drew? Yes, absolutely. This you can, you know, a rationale, use it as a symmetrical triangle and say, hey, look, we're looking for that push to the upside, right? If we're looking for that push to the upside and we're using this the same way as a symmetrical triangle, look very carefully, we do have a key breakout situation right there. We take this leg and we bring it all the way down there. So if that's the case, we're looking for some take profit situations. Let's just say right here, roughly, we're looking at 0.0091 level as our take profit. So that's totally fine. Now you're looking for a pullback and understanding this is a neckline. This was showing me a lot of support and resistance. Now we're seeing that we need a pullback. What is a great level to pull back into? Exactly what the market is doing right now. This right here is showing me confluence of the great pullback we were looking for. It did not defeat the purpose of this bottom leg, showing me that, you know what, there is pressure to the upside. Because we do have pressure and we do have some confluence, that pressure can actually storm us to the upside. This is another key level to buy some Ecomi tokens. So remember, guys, this is not financial advice, just going through this real quick. So give you guys some perspective on what price can absolutely do. Also, let me do the candlestick little trick right here for you guys so you can see. All right, so it's important to understand these patterns, understand what the price is doing. Also, when you're looking at as this way right here, we do have a descending triangle. Descending triangle right here was broken to the downside, but if you guys look very carefully, even though it was broken to the downside, the wicks did not close, show me that, you know, this was absolutely a fake out. This is why it's important to understand your risk to reward. See, a lot of people would try to say, you know what, we had a breakout here, even though we had a lot of wick rejections. The most important thing when you're doing with your stop loss is do not put it at this level. You want to put it exactly at this level and measure your stop and your risk to rewards, then put it here, because if price does come back down, you're safe to say that if it does break this key level, we will slowly see price going back down. Okay, so it's very important to understand. Also, when you're looking at this, I want to give you another perspective as well. Guys, when you're trading, make sure you understand key things, okay? So let me move this away because I want to show you guys different shapes and forms right in front of your face that you need to understand as a trader. Right here, we do have another head and shoulders pattern. To a lot of people, they'll be saying, you know what, how did you see this? How do you understand this head and shoulders pattern? So guys, look at this very carefully right here. We have the shoulder right there and another formation right here, and this is going to be the head. So like I said to you guys, it is very important to understand forms, so what price is doing, and make sure guys you make sense of this, okay? Have fun with it. Chart reading and analysis is really fun, okay guys? So please make sure, okay? So this is an important line right here. This is why we're seeing a lot of support right here, because this is a crucial level. I feel like if this level does get destroyed, let's use the neckline right here, and we're gonna go to the head right here. We're gonna take this as our breakout situation if price goes down, and look at this very carefully, okay guys? We'll see price roughly again at the key level of where we always talked about. The very most important thing for trading technical analysis for OMI, we understand the 0.0050 level is the most important level for the OMI token. That's why I believe if we do have a huge run to the upside and the bear cycle does happen, we'll see price coming back down. And the main support I am truly looking for right now at this moment is the level of 0.0050 level to buy more OMI token. Okay guys, so hopefully you are understanding what I'm trying to draw out here. Let me take away some more stuff. I'm just trying to give you guys a quick analysis. I understand, you know, time is very important, and because I'm doing a lot of calls, I do have a lot of students that I do want to get on board, and I want to make sure everyone does understand there are my very important priorities. So let's do this very carefully. So right here, we do have this symmetrical triangle, guys, and you could clearly see that, you know, it's very important when you're identifying a key level, when you're looking at wick rejections, guys. Look at this. There is wick rejections, there is wick, right? But you don't see a really volatile wick. But on the other hand, when you're looking at price on the very bottom, look at these wicks. You can see that these wicks are showing me more possibility that the price can actually break to the upside. Remember, with the symmetrical triangle, you don't know the exact breakout, but of course you want to consider the main trend. The main trend is a bullish trend. So we do have great way to understand the price can absolutely go up. So let me take this out right here. So if we're understanding these are the key points and we are looking for these reversal patterns, it is important, guys, to draw these out on your charts. So please make sure to pause the video, go onto your videos and draw these charts out, because I want you guys to learn as much as you can, and please make sure to take notes and just become great traders yourself. So if you did miss out on this buying opportunity, all you could do right now is look for price to go back up, look for a retest of structure. So if price is coming back down, that will be the key level right there. So I want to draw this out for you guys so you understand this is going to be that minor key level that we see a reversal for the upside as well. So remember, it's like stairs, we're climbing it, and we just want to see more patterns showing us that the influence to the upside is more than ever to happen. So that is another way of looking at it. Last but not least, I just want to show you a candlestick pattern before I let you guys go. So hopefully you guys do like this video. I'm just trying to shoot this out. I do have more calls to do, and you know, I just want to give you a token of my appreciation to show you what is possible and what I'm going to do for my students. I want them to be able to trade any crypto token in the world and make a good living while doing so. So let's get right into this. So right here, guys, I'm going to take away all of this. Remember, I did not use any fancy indicators. I do not need all of that. All I need is technical analysis. All I need to understand is principles of rules and laws and everything of that nature. So, all right, so make sure you guys are focusing here. I'm going to show you what to do right here. Let's just say we're moving away all of this right here, guys. Yes, you could look inside of it, but let's not focus too much into that, okay? So the black, do not look at anything in the black. Just make sure to focus on the chart and the price right here. So I'm going to show you what is happening here, and hopefully you guys do pay attention and understand what price is doing. So right here, we do have this major support and resistance zone right here. So let me do this. Make sure you understand this is a key level support and resistance. Now, we're only looking at price, what it's doing now. Don't look at this black. This black, let's just take it away from our perceptions and say this one is out of the markets. We're just looking at this price right now. So when we're looking at this price, make sure you guys have this key note in mind. The price was actually going down to this zone. So remember, this was like a train going all the way back down, and we're looking at a reversal zone. So let's do this very carefully, and please make sure to pay attention. We're going to take this move right here all the way to what it is doing now. So let's do this very carefully. So from this move, when we're looking at this zone, we see that this is the top of the wick. So I'm going to use that right there. This actually is the lowest wick out of this whole move to the sideways. So if that's the key, we're going to take the opening of this candle. Remember, the opening is going to be the top because it closed bearish. Because the candle went to the downside, that is the bearish move. The opening should be on top. So that is the opening. Also, right here, we're going to do the closing. So remember, it's like a door. You open it, then you close it. So right now, we're going to look at the closing. The closing cannot be on the top because that's the opening. The price went down bearish. So we're going to use this as right now as the closing. So if that's the key, guys, look at this very carefully. I want you guys to really focus and pay attention. So right now, this is the candle that we see that price is doing. So look at this, how cool this is. So right here is the candle that we're focusing on. So if you guys really look at this candle right here, what is this showing me? What exactly is price showing me is for you guys to focus here right now. So we're seeing a huge move to the downside. All of a sudden, this whole noise, I took it and I reduced it to one candle. And when I reduced it to one candle, look at this very carefully. This is the candle formation that is showed. So because that's the candle formation that is showing me, it's showing me indecision. Indecision basically means that slowly but surely we're going to see a roll off and then we might see price actually going up, due to the fact that this level right here of support and resistance is true to its value. So because we see price going down, we took all of this candle in the white, not the black. The black is out. We took all this candle in the white, used it, and made this candlestick formation. It came from a bearish move to downside, stopped all of a sudden at a key level of support and resistance, slowly showing me that, you know what, there is buyers are coming in. Then we'll see price going up. So this is the wrap up. Once again, guys, there is a WhatsApp guy going around pretending to be me. Please make sure to block him and do everything that you can. Other than that, just be nice to each other and enjoy this content. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. And remember, for those students that cannot make my group, I really do apologize. I wish I can help as much as I can, but I'm only one human and I want to do my best to support every single one of you guys in your trading career. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day. Take it easy and John out. Peace.